book Steve Jobs. Hi, I am Steve Jobs. I'm here to talk about my life. I was born on February 24th, 1955 in the city of San Francisco. I was adopted by Clara and Paul Jobs. They named me Stephen Paul. While I was a toddler, my family moved to Santa Clara, later to be known as Silicon Valley. One of my favorite... I was a quite difficult child. I really didn't care about school for some time until I reached 4th grade. One of my favorite hobbies growing up was working with electronics in our garage with my dad. We would take apart electronics like radios and then put them back together. I was a smart student but got bored of school. I often played pranks on others getting in trouble while I was 13. I met 18-year-old Steve Wozniak. Wozniak was also into electronics and we became friends.
Jacob, scoot back a little bit.
This was me when I was a little baby. This was me when I was in high school. This was me when I was 14. This was me and this is Steve Wozniak. We were in our garage in California in 1975. This is me and this is Steve Wozniak. We were working with the Apple I. This is me and this is my dad. He is holding me. This is my garage. A garage this one. This is my college, Reed College in Portland, Oregon. The Apple II was unveiled in San Francisco in 1984. This is me, this is John Scully, and this is Steve Wozniak. This is my personal file. My name is Stephen Jobs, and my birthday is February 24th, 1955. My birthplace is in San Francisco, California. The reason I'm a hero because I started the Apple Computer Company, which creates the products so many people love. It's my famous hero portrait. This is my 10 facts. I was adopted by Clara and Paul Jobs. My parents also adopted a girl. Her name is Patty. In 1980, my net worth was $200 million. On January 9th, 2007, I announced the first iPhone at the Macworld Convention. I created the iPod Touch. The functionality is similar to the iPhone, just without a phone. I was the CEO of Apple. I created many things like the iMac, the iPhone, the iPad, and the iPod. I married Lauren Powell. I have 4 children. Their names are Lisa, Reed, Aaron, and Eve. I died on October 5th, 2011 from pancreatic cancer. If someone could ask me my advice, I would say study and work hard so I can find a good job when I'm 26 or 28. This is the Steve Wozniak and I worked on electronic devices together in our spare time. One of our creations was a phone dialer that allowed people to make phone calls without paying for them. We built the device for $40 and immediately sold 100 of them for $150 each. This is the Apple I. Apple's first generation computer was hand-assembled by me, Steve Wozniak, and Ron Wayne in 1976. The computer came with just 4 kilobytes of memory and original sold for $600. This is the Macintosh 1984. The original Macintosh computer was one of the first computers to include a built-in monitor. I obsessed over every detail of the design from the color, from the shape of the computer's corners to the color of its plastic. This is me and this is my wife. We attend the 2010 Academy Awards. I asked Lauren Powell to marry me on New Year's Day in 1990. And this is the iMac 1998. This was one of my first new products after returning to Apple. The first iMac had a rounded shape and a colorful see-through case. It eventually became available in 11 solid colors and 2 pigments. It was also one of the first products I created with the designer Jony Ive. And this was the Apple II. The Apple II made me and Steve Wozniak famous among computer users everywhere. The Apple II. Wozniak and I first released the Apple II in April 1977. We sold 2,500 of the new computers by the end of that year. And this was my card that gave me something for my dad. Fans around the world learned about my dad. This is my conclusion. I liked the book Steve Jobs. It talks about how he became the creator of my favorite computers. Steve Jobs created lots of electronics with Steve Wozniak and Ron Ray. Some of his creations were very popular. One of the first was a phone dialing device that allowed people to make phone calls at no cost. Other creations weren't so popular because the design wasn't very good. I would like to learn more about Steve and what's made him a creative genius. I prepared some questions for you. Please raise your hand if you know the answer. Who is the current CEO of Apple? Yes, I will. Yeah. Did Steve Jobs like school? Yes, Priya? No. Yeah. How many Apple IIs did they sell in the first year? Yes, Haley? 5? Correct. Who's Sarah? Sarah? No. Sophie? Close, but not. And then, the answer is nearby here. Yes. Olivia?
Can I move to a different spot so I can see more? They sold 271?
No.
No.
Emma, 500? No. Haley?
11?
No. Jack? 196? No. The answer's still right here.
Oh, come on.
Okay. That was tricky. That was a toughie.
Thank you, everyone. This is my presentation. I hope you all like it.
Yeah.